high profits, getting $41 billion worth of tax money from taxpayers. And secondly, if you want to talk about loan guarantees, the Southern Company has received a loan guarantee 15 times larger than Solyndra. And if we're going to re-examine whether or not that's a good investment, after Fukushima, after the earthquake near the North Anna plant, let's have that hearing. Because I think that money is in jeopardy if you're really concerned. That's 15 times larger. We know we'll never have a hearing on the oil industry or the nuclear industry in this committee. This is all part of an agenda here that deals with the solar industry, the wind industry. So let's go back in time here, Mr. Silver. It's back in 2009. You're looking at this loan guarantee. What does the market look like for solar?
Well, although I wasn't at the permanent in 2009, I do have a point of view on the solar industry then. Polysilicon prices were extraordinarily high, and the cost, what they call balance of systems costs of putting conventional solar paneling on roofs, which involves penetrating the roofs as well, was very, very expensive. So the Solyndra technology, which had received a lot of attention during that period, was particularly innovative because it addressed both of those key problems.
In general, you're not providing this financing to Fortune 500 companies. You're providing them to companies that are largely startups with innovative technologies to ensure that we are in this marketplace. Is that not correct?
That is, Congressman, and with the added addition that the companies themselves are required to raise substantial amounts of capital, and Solyndra had already raised many, many hundreds of millions of dollars.
Now, when these loan guarantees were being provided, at any time did your agency or any part of the federal government project a 42% drop in the price of solar panel prices in an 8-month period?
Well, not only did they not project the 42% drop this year, but between 2008 and now, that price has dropped about 80%, and most analysts were surprised by that.
So just so we can have an honest discussion here, there is a Moore's Law for solar, and I hold up the chart, and that is that every time there is a doubling of solar panels worldwide in deployment, the cost of producing them goes down by 18%. And that phenomenon has become very predictable. Now, in 2011, so we can see the forest or the trees, the Chinese funded $20 billion for 4 solar companies in 2010. And we've seen in the first 8 months of this year a 42% collapse in the price of these solar panels. Was that foreseeable in 2009?
It was not, although China's commitment to this was increasingly clear, and actually I believe, Congressman, that number is closer to $30 billion.
Did anyone in the marketplace predict a 42% drop in the price of these solar panels in 2011?
I can't speak for every analyst out there, but certainly many, many professionals following the industry were surprised.
We're surprised. Now, let's go to the marketplace at large. Evergreen went bankrupt this year in the United States. Spectra Watt went bankrupt. German Solar SE shut down their Arizona solar facility. BP Solar shut down their facility in Frederick, Maryland. Emerging Conversion and Daystar Technologies lost 80% of their market value this year. This 42% drop this year is as a result of the Chinese intervention in this marketplace. This was not knowable in 2009. This was not knowable in 2010. This was a market intervention. Now, if the Republicans think that, like Johnny Carson's Karnak, that there's an envelope, with the answer in it that was available in 2009, they're kidding themselves. We're in a race. We're in a global race here. And we are doing our best to make this case to the Republicans on this committee. While they keep the loan guarantees for nuclear intact as they pass their budget, while they continue to protect those oil company tax breaks up to $41 billion, they are trying to now pin, on a collapsing market here in the United States on something that really is related to the fact that we're not focusing upon the Chinese intervention into this marketplace. So I just hope that the administration and their policy of financing these kinds of programs. And I think for the most part, it's been a big success story. And I think we have to keep that in mind as well, is something that this committee keeps in their mind as we move forward. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.